guys, and welcome to the Process of Science class. You're probably wondering, what does science actually have to do with you? And why do you even have to learn about it? The truth is, science is actually everywhere around us. You use it every day of your life without knowing it. So first, let's start by looking at the fundamental process of science. Without this process, it would have been impossible to discover anything.
And this process is called the scientific method. The scientific method is about ordinary people doing ordinary things. That includes you, me, and other scientists in the world. The scientific method is just a process or steps taken to produce reliable results to answer a specific question. As Paulina mentioned before, you use scientific method yourself pretty much every day without thinking about it as science. So let's just think about how scientific method applies to daily life. Imagine
you came to your room after your class and you couldn't find your smartphone. That's an observation. Then you do a little research by thinking about the last time you had it. You suspect that it might be in your backpack. That's a hypothesis. And when you check your backpack, you're doing an experiment. But science in life doesn't always go as planned, and you find no smartphone in your backpack. So, the second observation leads you to think again and recall what else you did earlier today. You remember that you put your smartphone in the pocket of your jacket when you were ordering at the canteen. So you decide it must be there and you go and check, and there it is. There is no more scare of a heart attack, life can continue, and you're so happy that you share the results with your best friend and explain why it took you so long to text them back.
Notice that this scenario of losing your phone had several steps. You had a question, a hypothesis which you tested, made observations, and came to a conclusion. These are the steps of the scientific method. And at any step, you can go back and repeat the process. Typically, after you conduct an experiment and conclude that your results just aren't answering the question, you go back and try something else, like when you reviewed your day and came up with a new place to look. And real observations and research are going on the entire time because science is a continually ongoing process.
It never ends. Remember, when you're making your hypothesis, research is an important step because it may answer other questions you have and help you refine your experiment before you go down a path that leads to nowhere, or you conduct an experiment that's already been done.
And make sure you use reliable sources to learn background information. Scientific journals and online sources that are vetted and trusted are best. Avoid information from blogs and out-of-date textbooks, as the information might not be reliable.
So, we think that's all for today, and we hope you enjoyed this video. And remember, next time you lose your phone, science can help you.